Yo, what's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the No Holds Barred Sports Show. Damn,
The
look at
guns
them
are blazing. The guns are blazing.
Give me 6 months.
Hold on, let me keep
Give
my
me 6
arms down.
months.
Hold on,
Give
let
me
me keep
6
my
months.
arms down and fold it up real quick. You know?
Oh shit!
Look
The
at this
guns
old
are
neighbor
blazing.
here. See your neighbor tearing it up at the gym, I
Yes,
guess.
sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
What's up? We already
What's up,
got a
Annette?
neg
Give
in
me
the
6
building.
months.
What's going
6
on?
months,
How
see
you
you,
doing?
neighbor. Be back on my ish.
Oh no,
for
man!
real,
I got
you-
stuff up there in my cabinet that might not let you catch me, young man.
Give me.
There you go.
Don't worry, I got the. Don't worry, I got my man on speed dial. Don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
now
Yes,
we're talking.
sir.
Now we're talking.
Yes, sir.
Gimmicks.
Gimmicks.
But yeah, guys. What was I gonna say?
Intros. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. My bad. I'm LowRyda. Listen, Kenny got me all distracted with the guns, bro.
True.
Trying to get up with it, man. I gotta get up with it. But I'm LowRyda. We got the 3-time Hall of Famer, one time
Two,
participation trophy winner,
3-time Hall of Famer.
King
You know
Mega.
what it is. Yes, sir.
King Mega in the building. And then we got Kenny, the bounty hunter.
AKA Bounty Hunter, AKA American Gangster Frank,
AKA Guns a Blazing.
AKA
Oh, really?
Cowboy Willie Watts,
Guns a Blazing.
and AKA
Oh,
Old School
oh, yeah.
Still Got a Little Something.
Guns a Blazing. There you go.
You ain't playing no games today.
No, we
No
serious.
game.
We serious in the building.
Hey, looking great though, brother. What the hell?
heck did Mega do?
Oh,
What's happening?
I don't know.
That must be
I
him, but
don't
me and you
know.
still here.
Yeah,
Hell, what the hell happened?
We was just saying, what did you do?
I didn't know.
you're pulling some gimmicks here, huh?
Yeah, no doubt.
My bad, y'all.
All right. Hold on.
All good.
All right. So we got.
Now we got him doing the max.
Hold on. We got Carmel Latte in the building.
You didn't know, did you? You didn't know the old school always sitting in
Damn, Kenny.
over say, hey, don't never let them see. Don't let them see it.
And yeah, for real.
Yeah, whatever.
How you doing, Caramel Latte? Thanks for tuning in, of course.
Whatever.
Says hi to Annette. Of course, Annette's gonna say hi. You know, yeah.
Here we go with
Wednesday.
this.
Here we go
Yeah,
with the
that's why I
nonsense.
said, here we go.
Here we
up,
go.
Pops?
What's up, Pops?
We got
What's up,
Pops in the
Pops?
building.
So before we get started,
Red Sox beat the Yankees in overtime in extra innings. But anyway, you know.
Well, listen, they got
Yeah.
a split going on.
All right, you're making me blush, young lady. You're making me blush.
before we get started, I'm gonna let y'all and the Marks choose. So I'm going. I got 3 options today. LowRyda, have you had this?
Bro,
Up?
I got that in the
Bucked
fucking fridge
up.
right now.
You do? Which
Damn
one?
it, I wish you would have showed me that same one.
All right, well, we'll save this for next week then.
Yeah.
We got
I'm
Rocket
C4 on deck. C4
Rocket
on
Pop.
deck.
I got that
Also
same one in the
got-
fridge.
The Miami one.
Okay, I haven't seen that.
I've never even seen those yet.
This one you had before. I never had it yet.
Okay, bro.
All
Go with that
So
one.
this one?
Yeah, go
All
with
right.
that one.
Carmelita, try to look for the green apple lit. I can't find it.
Send it to
I'm
him from
over-
Australia.
I'm over here drinking this C4
Yeah, he got the superhuman,
Starburst
and
Cherry.
I got the super brain. He got the superhuman.
Yo,
Man, maybe I need to
tastes
tell
like
me
a
not.
bomb pop. Yeah,
tell
tastes
me
like a bomb
not.
pop. Yeah, pops. Yo, man. Yeah. It's all right. 1 out of 3. I mean, it was sure.
Yo,
I ain't
yeah.
mad.
Yeah,
For
no
real.
doubt.
But
For
guess
real.
what? Robinson
That's crazy.
Cano got 2 hits, so I ain't mad.
Bro, he's on the gas. He's gonna get popped for the gas.
Oh, Cano's with Atlanta now?
Yeah,
Yeah, they traded.
he's gonna get
wow.
popped from them gimmicks. But yeah.
Not bad, it's not
No,
bad.
he doesn't have a lip with him today.
Next week, Carmelita. I'm gonna try.
Send it
I
from
can't
Australia. He keeps saying he can't find it. Send it from Australia.
If
No,
I'll
she's
look
here.
and shit.
She's in the
while-
States.
Oh, she in the States? Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
Carmelita,
Hit him up.
yeah. I
Oh,
tried
that's
that.
the other one that's
That's
in
Carmelita.
Australia. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
I'm that's in Australia. I tried to go to like 3 GNCs and none of them happened. So.
I didn't even know they still had GNC.
Well, 2 actually. I'm gonna try one tomorrow. But anyway, Chauncey, what you doing?
I'm trying to check my damn message to see if I can figure out how the fuck to get this thing going, but it ain't working. So whatever.
We have a special treat today.
Yeah. We're gonna get started off right today. For everybody that's watching, we're gonna get started off with a special edition of. Oh wait, hold on, my bad. Before we get started with that, let's do this.
Tripping.
Make sure y'all like and subscribe to us on Facebook and YouTube at No Holds Barred Sports Show. See, Kenny, man, you threw me all off with the guns, made me forget everything.
Yeah,
make sure y'all subscribe.
Hey, look,
hit that
man, I gotta keep them going, man. I got the wrestling business is gone, so I got to do something to try to keep myself in shape.
I'm with you, man. Myself, because I'm turning into. I definitely got that dad bod going, and it's not in a good way. But hey, guys, make sure, ladies and gentlemen, make sure y'all subscribe to us on YouTube because we will be getting off Facebook soon and off Twitch. But in the meantime, check us out on Twitch also and follow us, No Holds Barred Podcast. So yeah, make sure y'all do that. Make sure y'all give us that like, subscribe. But we will be only on YouTube coming up very shortly. But until then, make sure y'all let your friends know, let your neighbors know, let your mama know, let your mama's mama,
As Outcast would say, mama's mama.
Yeah,
mama's
exactly.
mama.
But yeah, so we're gonna get started today when with a special edition of Kenny's Corner. So Kenny, I'm gonna let you do this intro.
Okay, so as y'all know, I have been talking about training a young man and bringing his dreams to life, and that young man keeps me energized. And I had tried to get him last week. It didn't work out, but without further ado, my young fighter that I am helping his dream come true and all that good stuff, Edwin Salinas. What's up, young man? What's up,
young fella?
What's up?
How you doing, brother? Thank you for coming on with us.
Yes, sir. No problem.
All right. So for us and our guests out here today, let's get started with how long you been in the boxing game?
I started boxing around 6 years old. Right now I'm 15, so that's about 9 years, almost a decade.
Wow, that's awesome, man.
Damn,
that's awesome.
Crazy.
And Kenny told us some stories about how you wowed him off rip when he first seen you. So
yes, sir.
But yeah, so you've been in the game since you were almost 6. Well, since you were 6 years old, right? And who put you into boxing? Your parent, your pops, or your mom?
Yeah,
or who?
Yeah, my pops. It was more of a discipline thing because I was like a bad little kid. I used to like to fight a lot.
Damn, at 6?
Yeah.
Come on, at 6 years old, you still in lollipops and
he was already doing the Mexican style at 6 years old.
Yeah.
Golly. All right.
And he was like, this kid needs some discipline. So, he put me in. He met my coach, Amberbeer, and then it's just been up since then.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
have you stayed out of trouble?
Yeah.
Good man.
So what your pops tell you? If you now is it if you mess up now, you ain't gonna be able to box?
Yeah, I remember I used to get punished as a kid. Let's say I get bad grades, you can't go to boxing for a month, a week, stuff like that.
There you go,
dude. That's like when you love something that's inspiration. That'll keep you on the right track.
Yeah.
So shout out to your parents for doing the right thing and making sure that they could keep you out of trouble and get you on that path to glory.
Yeah.
So
anybody out there listening, if you got any questions for my young man, for the people that are on the podcast earlier, I know a lot of people hit it a little later, but for the ones that have checked in, ask my young man a question, man, because take it from my mouth that this young man is he's special, and it's just getting it out of him now. But he's a special young man. He's really humble, and that's one of the things that at 15 that really when Coach Emmerbeer, which is called Emmerbeer Boxing, that's who we train with. And when he reached out to me about 2 months ago to train this kid, and was not even a second thought because of the talent. And of course, I'm getting to know him. Coach knows him better. I'm getting to know him more. So it's just about pulling more out of him because, as we know, talent is not enough. Like he said, the discipline, when everybody else when his friends are out partying, him actually training, and a lot of the things that's one thing about a professional fighter, which he's not right now. He's still amateur, but becoming a professional fighter, which he wants to do, is you have to up front take away from a lot of things that your friends may be doing, and you may have to train, and you may not can do it. So, and right now he's showing it. I mean, we train 2 times a day. We do cardio sometimes early, and then we do boxing and technical training in the evening time. And the only lapse we had is, of course, when yours truly caught COVID. So, but up to that, this guy was beating the hell out of my ribs with the boxing pad on.
Are you guys training every day, 5 days a week, every other day? What's your training schedule like?
Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
Monday through Friday.
Yeah,
all right. So here's a question for Edwin. So Edwin, what are you doing Saturday and Sunday?
Saturday and Sunday?
I can tell Kane to log off, and we can keep it real. But what are you doing Saturday and Sunday?
I mean, I go hang out with my friends. So, I mean, I also play soccer. So Sunday I play a little soccer with my friends. Maybe go to a party. Who knows? But
that's good cardio, though, man.
What are you
that's
drinking at the party?
Soccer.
Huh?
What are you drinking at the party?
Water. I don't drink.
All right. Tell me. All right.
One thing I can honestly say when I sit him down and say, "What do you want this for?" And the first thing that came out of his mouth was, I want my parents to one day not have to work, which is awesome. And then
that was good. And
then I said, "Okay, what takes to get in?" And he said, "Hey, I know I don't eat correct." So he was up front with what he wanted to do, and then the disciplines that he knows he needs to work on. Because, like I told him, I can give you all the training and everything, but you become a champion on the time that you deal with yourself. I can't get in the ring and fight for him. I can train him. I can get everything out of him. But that extra, like you said, on that Saturday and Sunday is when he makes himself a champion.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, I like the soccer. That's good cardio.
Well, we have a question from Caramel Latte here. Who do you look up to in the boxing world?
I look up to in the boxing world, as in like
who's your favorite fighter? Probably
favorite fighter. I'm gonna probably say Canelo, just because he's like, every fighter wants to have a career like Canelo. The belts, the money, fame. The legacy. The legacy he's gonna leave when he retires.
Shot caller, the whole night.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
But my personal favorite fighter.
Pops ain't joking.
He ain't joking yet.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Edwin. You said
keep going, brother.
Keep going. Yeah.
My personal favorite fighter is probably Lomachenko.
Okay. Yeah. I'm a big Lomachenko fan.
Yeah.
So that's what's up, man. That dude's footwork is ridiculous, man. We got Joe in the building. What's going on, Spider?
So you want to be a professional, like, amateur for, a couple of years and then turn pro.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard.
Yeah.
Have you had any amateur fights?
No, not yet.
Okay. Just sparring sessions. And that's what we're working on now. That's what I'm working on. Coach is a very busy guy. So when he brought me on, I kind of do the leg work and everything, which I don't, like I told him, as long as he do what he's supposed to do, I give him everything I got. Like when I went and found the sponsors and, talked to the people in Tennessee with the showcase coming up in September sometime, because that's our big goal we're reaching for. And generally how this stuff kind of works is kind of like what we're doing. We get into it, we get sparring sessions, we do showcases. And then I think it was like 16 years old, you can do silver gloves, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then at 17 he can do Golden Gloves.
17. Mm-hmm.
And then after in America now in Mexico, if we if it was, hey, I need to go pro, I need like at what 15, 16
Yeah.
you can turn pro in Mexico. 15
Yeah.
you can actually turn pro in Mexico, but that's not the route we're really trying to do, because what people don't understand, man, every time you spar, especially competitive spar, you leave a piece of yourself in that ring, man. And them headshot, even though you got the
Oh,
gear
yeah.
on, you leave
Mm-hmm.
a piece of yourself in the ring. It's a necessary evil in the sport, because if you don't spar, you don't get the time in them. You can hit them bags and do all that all day, all the technique and the pad work. There's nothing like another man standing across from you that you, yeah, he can beat me. He definitely can beat me. I think I impressed it. I think I impressed him a little bit though. The first couple of times he seen me spar, he
And
seen
then
me
we got
spar a couple of times.
Pop say he wants you to beat up
Hey,
Mega.
hey.
I do all right for an old man, don't I, Edwin?
Yeah. Yeah. You still got it. Look.
Yeah, like
You still got
for
it,
me,
yeah.
man, I started wrestling at 16, so I know the grind that you got to put into it, and obviously it's a whole different ball game.
To a certain extent.
Yeah, it is. It definitely
The
is.
grind ain't
But
different.
no,
The
the grind is,
yeah.
obviously as a fighter though, man, he's gonna be having to put in even more work than we do training wrestling wise, because the littlest mistake in his career can one
Life
loss
altering.
can
Yeah,
shut it
yeah,
down,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Life
and
altering.
it can slow down everything. But sometimes that one loss can help you out. I got
Yeah.
a buddy of mine that actually fought pro. Shoot, I want to say it was like probably like 15 years ago, and his name is Jenkins Alvarez, good buddy of mine, and he did his thing for a while, but he just, I don't know why he stopped chasing the dream, but
We're not going to keep
you
I mean,
got to make
Edwin,
sure
it's
but
you
hard
keep.
work. Yeah. You're not gonna keep
we're
you
not going
long,
to keep
but
him but so long. So about 5 more minutes. So if
yeah.
anybody else is on the podcast that want to ask them questions, there's about 5 more minutes of asking, and then we're gonna get Edwin off of here, because me and him gonna get together tomorrow morning sometime and
Yes, sir.
do
The
cardio, and
grind,
then
yeah.
we going. Well, I can't train. I teach class on Friday, on Wednesday, so he'll go train. Like today, he went and trained by himself, and that's one thing that I'm loving about him is,
Good.
even though my schedule sometimes, he still say, Coach, I'm going to train. So, and my strength and conditioning coach,
Good.
goes at it real hard.
Yeah.
He's my nephew, so he's definitely putting in the work, man.
Yeah.
And that's all I asked.
Yeah. If I could give you one piece of advice, Edwin, it's not gonna happen overnight, but love to train. Be passionate about training. Love to train more than you love to fight.
Yeah.
Be passionate about training. Love to train. Want to get up early to train, and then the fights, the amateur fights, the pro fights would be the fruits of your labor. But just fall in love with training and never lose that passion of training. Do that, and then you definitely. There's going to be days. I mean, we all heard it as wrestlers. It's going to be days or weekends where you're going to miss birthdays. You're going to miss weddings.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
once
you
we
end up-
get into it, it's gonna be them times.
You get a girlfriend, you're gonna miss those, anniversaries. She gonna be upset because you ain't there at the parties. It's this person's birthday. How come you ain't gonna come? But
your boy's
you
going to
gotta
turn
stick to it, bro.
21, and you got to do you. You got to,
But
work hard now for the next 20 years, and then enjoy the next 50 years after that.
Yeah.
But when that right one comes, she'll understand what you're doing. Believe me. So, like they said, you'll probably meet one or two that didn't work out. But when that right one comes, she'll want to live your dream with you. And Carmelate asked, "Are you going to make him a Facebook page? Can you give them the credentials to your boxing Facebook page? Because he does have one. We did create one. So you go ahead and put that out there now."
Yeah, if you want, just type it in the comments, and I'll put it up in the bottom there.
Okay.
Hold on, here we go. Pop says, stay in the gym. I have friends, son that I thought would become a professional boxer, but he got into a car accident, jail, hanging out with the wrong crowd. Yeah, so yeah, believe me, man, we done seen, people in our wrestling world, that we thought should have been on TV. They would have been the next big thing, and
Yep.
drugs got a hold of them or stupid decisions got a hold of them, and
I mean,
some of
Ric
them are
Flair's
gone
son had
now.
a golden road to the damn
Mm-hmm.
WWE and all that, and made the wrong choices.
Yep.
Yeah, Joe says
Yep.
Chris is right. It's hard as hell, but but it'll be worth it in the long run. And yeah, dude, like for me, like I said, I started wrestling when I was 16. It took me forever before I ever, I was probably like almost 30 before I finally got the chance to wrestle in a WWE ring. And for me, that was true. And, you know, it's just one of them things, So it's just keep chasing your dream, though, man. Don't ever give
Yep.
up. Don't ever let
Never
nobody
give
tell
up.
you ain't never gonna be able to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If they do, you can just tell them, kick
You're
rocks,
around the
bro.
wrong people. That's right. Yeah,
You are the
exactly.
kick
wrong
rocks,
people.
If
bro.
That's right. Yep.
somebody's bringing negativity to you,
Be with
hey,
people that lift you up, man. You don't need
Yep.
yes men only, but you need around you
People be
that'll
honest
help
with
lift
you,
you
tell
up.
you the truth, and help to pick you up when you fall down.
and Carmelante will have more stuff. I think you got some stuff on it already, don't you, Edwin? On your
Yeah.
Facebook, we'll have more stuff when we start back training because we just
Yeah, real
created
quick.
it right before I got sick. So we'll have more things up there. I'll do little stuff where he get on and talk and put it up there, training stuff. So it'll be more stuff up there. Just right now, like I said, right before I got sick, me and my son sit down and created this Facebook page for boxing, and then of course COVID come knocked on my door for 3 weeks. So, but yeah, I look forward to it and I enjoy it, and we would definitely be bringing him back and putting stuff on. And for the ones that are here, just go on his page, shout out to him, and anytime we come into towns, because here in the near future we're going to start traveling and start doing things with Edwin. So if we close, come out and watch him, man, because he's something to watch. He's a very good fighter.
Yep.
Man, I can't wait. I
I'm gonna have that
cannot
spit
wait.
bucket ready. Spit bucket and sponge. I'm gonna be right there.
Edwin,
We
anything you got to say in leaving, young man?
Nah, everything's been good. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
So just
Well,
keep grinding, brother. All right,
Yes,
and
sir.
hopefully
Yep.
we'll keep you on. We'll be able to have you back on, soon, and you can update us on, how your training's going and maybe your potential first amateur fight.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get to promote that on here
Mhm.
when you're ready.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Well, thank you for coming on. We do
All right,
appreciate you,
young
brother.
man. Take
All right.
care.
see,
Yes,
see you
sir.
tomorrow, young
Please be
man.
safe.
Sir. All right. Take
All
care.
right, all right.
Bye.
Bye bye.
All right, man. Well, that was
Yes,
pretty
sir.
cool, man.
Good
Thank
start
you.
to the show.
Thank
Yes,
Yeah,
you,
sir.
man.
thank you. You want to wrap anything else up in Kenny's corner?
Yeah, let's see. We got Ryan Garcia, I think, coming this weekend. Is it the 16th? So that's a pretty big fight. Let's see. Adrian Broner does have a fight now in August. He is fighting Omar Figueroa. They did announce that. Still waiting. Well, October. You did bring that up last time. The Terrence Crawford and Bud, Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence, which is a big fight.
Mhm.
I did see an interesting thing about Tyson Fury talking on why he retired, and he did say that he was concussed in the last fight with Wilder, and he said that was a major reason. Even though he took one more fight, he wasn't really concerned because that guy was a bum. He didn't say it like that, but the guy was a bum. But he was like, yeah, Wilder really like hurt him. He was like, yeah, bro, I'm like, that was rough. The 3 fights with him was rough, and it was all rough fights. Even though he won,
Oh shit!
2 of the 3.
So Tyson Fury retired? I didn't even
Yeah,
see that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Mhm.
he's the wrestling retired. He hasn't gave his belts up yet, but
Okay,
he's saying he's retired. But from what I'm hearing, if Joshua beats Uslik, then he wants to fight Joshua over in Wembley, 90,000 people. So if that happens,
okay.
he does want to fight. Outside of that, let's see, MMA,
Did you
big
check out the
fights.
UFC this past weekend?
I seen De Santos got knocked out. That guy's been around for a long time. It's probably about time for him to do what Cowboy Cerrone did. And it goes back to what y'all saying about training. If you'll notice any boxer or MMA guy at the end of their career when they retire, the first thing they say is, "I lost the love of training."
Yep.
That it wasn't there anymore. I was forcing myself. If you don't wake up in the morning and say, "Let's get it," once that leaves you, I can tell you when I wrestled, from my first match to my last match, I got butterflies every time I stood in the gorilla position. It was, oh my God, you know.
Yeah.
And then of course you break the curtains and it's good, but when that leaves, it's over.
Yeah.
Don't do it no more. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually, like a few years ago, maybe it was 2022, maybe like 2017, 18, I hated wrestling, but I still love to train and teach. I still bump it and I still loved it, but showtime, show days, like,
a lot of bullshit comes with it though, man.
A lot of bullshit.
It is, yeah. So
but
it
training,
is
I was like, yo, let's go. You know, I'd rather train 3 days a week than go on a show and get paid. It's crazy.
Bro, I can remember, like you saying, snowstorms, and I'm 45 minutes from the training facility, and there's like, well, man, since we're local, we're going to open it. And I'm jumping out like, what? But I'm leaving. My wife looking at me like, where the hell are you going? I'm like, I'm going to. It's a snowstorm, and for North Carolina, that's 2 inches of snow.
2 inches of snow, right?
That's 2 inches of snow. Yeah. But I went, you know, like you said, I loved it. You know,
love it.
So once that love of, because if you're not training, excuse me, y'all, if you're not training properly, that is going to show in the ring. And in boxing and MMA, you cannot have a lapse of attention, because that split second can be life altering. So, but but outside of that, that's pretty much. I like I said, John Jones. Well, John Jones has been talking about fighting Stipe now. Alice Silence.
I ain't buying it until they put anything on paper, man.
The Alice Silence is the guy.
John Jones been waiting and waiting.
P whatever his name is, the guy that knocked him out twice, that beat him twice, but knocked him out once. They're talking like that's going to be the next fight. And
Peroja.
Yeah, there you go, Peroja, something like that. But yeah, for sure, man. I'm definitely it's some stuff coming up, so we'll just see over the next month. Inside the next month and a half, there is some exciting things coming up with MMA and especially boxing. So we'll see, man. We'll see what happens. But that's pretty much all of Kenny's Corner, and I thank you guys and the people that did ask my young fighter questions, and look forward to bringing that guy back.
Definitely. Hold on. What we got? Spider says, Chris, I know you was telling me we can do whatever, Spider. When we wrestled, you didn't want to squash match. Much respect. Yeah, you know, man, to me, I hated squash matches.
I was supposed to squash him.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Shane wanted me to squash him because I was coming back from injury or he can't, it's whatever. But Shane wanted me to squash him, and I was like, I ain't doing it. Not, you know, I'm still putting myself over, but I'm not squashing him. Like I respect him too much for that, and
that's the thing, you know.
Jabroni, respect him too much. I'm not squashing him.
And on the indies, man, I'm like, do you really gotta? I mean, you could go over strong and don't have to squash somebody. And on the indies, it's like, okay, I can see TV, Vince do what he do, and but you know.
And I'm not gonna lie, like I'm gonna put myself over right now. As soon as my music hit and I come out with my robe and my crown, I'm already over. I don't need to squash anybody.
Oh,
you know,
we go
I was I'm serious.
No, I know.
I think I was pretty good. You know,
but that's a beautiful thing, though. That's a beautiful thing.
Like that's half my job is complete in 10 seconds. All I got to get is a good heel or a good face to compliment what I'm doing, and that's it. Like squash, and if you squash somebody, right? Like, what does that make you like? Okay, you beat this dude up, and I'm 6'6" at the time. I was 350. You know, it's not like I'm squashing Big Show. Then that'd be impressive. But if I'm squashing somebody smaller, nah. But overall, I wasn't squashing somebody who's been in the ring at the time 7, 8, 9 years, whatever. A good friend of mine, respect me. I ain't doing it.
One
one
thing.
time.
Go ahead, Laura.
One time they in WXW they wanted to squash me after I had lost my belt, and I was like, they're like, yeah, 2 minute squash.
Makes no sense.
I was
And
like,
you was a champion.
I had just lost,
Exactly.
and I lost the belt in a battle royal, the show before, and then the following
And
show
then you're weak.
they
You
want
can't
me
fight
to,
no more.
they wanted me to get squashed by Molson.
Whose daughter
You remember
did you?
Molson?
Whose
Yeah,
daughter did you?
I met that guy when
So-
I did the little Pennsylvania gimmick. I met that guy.
So they
car did you wreck?
wanted him to squash me, right? So I was like, he's like, oh, I'm gonna hit you with a line, I'm gonna hit you with this, and then I'm gonna just pin you. I was like,
No,
what?
you're not.
I was like, what?
You're
He's
not.
like, yeah. So I was like, all right, no doubt. So I was like, bro, like they didn't even want me to throw any punches, nothing. I was like,
Wow.
what?
And was the
That's like
champion.
that's like
They're
an 80
killing. They killed that belt. They're
They killed the
killing
belt.
what you did.
Exactly. Killing the
I
belt.
said, bitch. So you know what I did, right? His big ass went to get in the ring. I kicked the rope right into his nuts
Mhm.
and started teeing off on him. Wah, 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 wah. And then I ran off the ropes and let him line me, and then hit me with his finish, and that was
there
that.
you
But
go.
you-
But you got your
come
shit.
out
Like
and-
an 80. That's like a WWF
Yeah,
1985 WWF squash match. Like,
One thing I
what
learned-
nonsense is that?
I learned when I knew that I understood the business is like he said, this shit ain't about me, Mega, and LowRyda. This shit is about them fans, bro. So them squash matches and no entertainment to it, and the fan can sit there and tell you spot for spot or what's happening. You're not doing a service to them fans if you're not giving them that roller coaster. I mean, you're doing a disservice. It's bullshit. I mean, backyard wrestlers could go in there and do every damn high spot in the world and not tell a story and then do a pin, and I'm like, it's crazy.
Yeah, we definitely, me and Lou had our fair share of them though. Especially when we were first coming into NYWC, you know, they were having us come out and just kill people with chairs and crap
Yeah, I
like
remember
that.
that.
Sense doing it. You can make sense doing it though.
Yeah.
I mean, they're like
But
you said,
that- right.
If you're
That
trying
did
to
one
strong style or strong side somebody, you can make sense. But that didn't make sense for you to.
That's the downside is when, especially when it's just to make somebody else look bad.
And 9 out of 10
Right.
times, that's what it is. They're trying to shit on somebody, they piss somebody off instead of them manning up and stepping to them. Hey man, because I had somebody, a promoter that, just like you said, this kid was half training. He did a couple of shows and he had got big headed, and they was like, Bounty, squash him. I'm like, what do you mean? It's like kick his ass. And of course, I was like, you know what? Okay. But as soon as I went through the curtains and we had a match. I mean, and I was bigger than that, and I did my shit and got off, but we got back through the curtains. And the promoter actually
said, you know it. You know it.
Where's
the
this
promoter
guy
actually
going?
said thank you.
You know it.
Because he knew it was a retarded ass to do, just because a kid missed training one time.
Yeah, that's stupid. I mean, if somebody's being a dick and you want to teach them a lesson, that's one thing. But if somebody I mean, come on. Like, to your point, don't sacrifice the fans' entertainment.
Exactly.
For your old nonsense.
Yep.
All right, well, let's get into the
y'all,
show.
Y'all ready
we
to
done
get
talked
into
enough
this
damn wrestling,
sports?
man. Let's get it wrestling, man. We done talked enough of that shit.
We are talking enough of that shit.
Real sports.
Real sports.
Real sports.
But
But remember, hey, Spider, I will always be your champion, brother.
Baker Mayfield traded to the
Baker Mayfield was traded to the Panthers. Finally, right?
Finally.
I for a minute I thought he was gonna stand in Cleveland.
Not knew, but I figured he would be gone at some point before the season started. He couldn't stay.
That's what I was going to say. It couldn't happen.
The locker room.
I do think that in the back of Cleveland's mind, for the business aspect of it, they probably was like, damn. He did the Deshaun thing. He's probably going to get suspended. And then when it was looking like a year, they was like, damn, it would be great to let him ride through. But it couldn't happen. It was too much personal, too much crazy shit went on to be able to keep him around. It couldn't happen.
Yeah. That locker room would be like,
no. Too much was said. Too much was, And that's what we heard. Who knows what else was said that we didn't hear.
Right.
Yeah,
But what's
definitely.
crazy is I don't know these schedule makers. I mean, it's coincidence, but the Broncos are in Seattle week 1 with
Yeah,
Russ
Cleveland is in
Westbrook,
town.
and
Exactly.
Cleveland is in Charlotte week 1.
Yes, I seen that. I was like,
So
damn, he got Cleveland first game.
first
And
game.
Deshaun
So
probably will not be in the building.
nope. So
So was it
that'll
Kobe
be
Brissett?
interesting.
What's his name? Who's the guy?
Jacoby
The
Brissett.
backup? Yeah, Brissett. So
He
hey. No.
I mean, he's good for like a couple games, but
and that's what I was going to say. But once they plan for him and like, all right, they take away what he can do. There's not a whole lot of adjusting that he can make.
Yeah.
Adjustment that Kobe Brissett can make.
Yeah.
But I think it's good for Baker. I think you got it behind you. It's done. I don't wish bad. What I hope Baker did is
Chung, your internet is all jacked up.
Yeah, it's Jay. You definitely doing the robotic
doing
right now.
Right. Yeah. You're doing the 80s. You're doing the robot.
Now you froze. But anyway, I think it'll be good. It was good for him if he takes the lesson, Omega, from understanding that you was a flash in the pan. You wasn't that guy yet, and you had all these State Farm commercials, and you was doing this and you was doing that, and that wasn't you yet. So hopefully, and I'm not mad at him. Get your money. Get your money. State Farm want to pay you. Go get your money. But at the same time, maybe he's humbled a little bit to the point that he says, you know what? I'm going to let my football do the talking. And he's kind of an outlander. I mean, he talks, so, he going to run his mouth and he's going to say stuff, but maybe he'll backstep a little bit and say, I'm going to let my football do way more talking than my mouth.
Yeah, because he's definitely, got talent. Like, he was a Bengals, he's got talent. And the dude, to his credit, he was leading that team, and then they really suffered when he got hurt, and then he played through injury.
Yeah.
So if he's playing with a chip on his shoulder, and to your point, if he's just slightly humbled, which he should be, all he's got to do is look at the dude next to him or across the hall, Sam Darnold, and be like, this dude's career is over. Like, let me get my shit together, because if not, my career would be over.
Yeah, it's a business, bro, and you'll get caught in the shuffle. You'll get caught in the shuffle and be like, holy shit, what just happened?
What just happened? I mean, just look. There was, if this was 2 years ago and he had a falling out with somebody, there'd have probably been, 7, 8, 9 teams clamoring from. Now, he legit was relegated to 2 teams, Carolina and Seattle. That's it.
Yep.
Everybody's like, I don't want you.
And he's better talented than that. I mean, I'm not the biggest Baker fan, but healthy, he's better talented than that.
Yep. So it's I mean, as a Bengals fan, I hope to God the Panthers beat the Browns week 1. But I am interested to see how he's going to fare. And I'm curious. I mean, he obviously has to start week 1, right? He has to.
Oh yeah, there's
no way
they got him bringing him up to speed so quick. Well, I mean, we'll see when preseason start, but I just find it hard. I mean, of course they're going to say the right thing. Well, he's not the starter, but he's going to have to come in and win. Yeah, he's going to have to come in and win it. But I mean, that's what it is.
Yeah, it's just it'll definitely be interesting for sure.
Yes,
week
definitely.
1.
Definitely.
So, our second topic. So, did you see ESPN QB rankings?
Yes, I think I did.
Okay, so ESPN came out with these quarterback rankings yesterday.
Oh no, I didn't see yesterday's. No.
Okay, yeah, they came out with quarterback rankings, and they did a top 10.
Okay.
So, I want to get your opinion, and everybody else, please chime in with your opinions. But he had Aaron Rodgers at 1, Mahomes 2, Josh Allen 3, Tom Brady 4, the world's best quarterback number 5, Matthew Stafford 6, Herbert 7, Russell Wilson 8, Deshaun Watson 9, and Dak Prescott number 10. I personally see a couple of things wrong with that.
Deshaun can't be there yet. He can't even be in the top
Agreed.
10 yet. He can't be
Yep.
in the top 10 yet. He
Agree
has
with
to
that.
get back on the field and play. He was top 10 when he played, but it's going to be what a year and a half, almost 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, that it is. So you can't rank him that yet. Aaron Rodgers number 1, Patrick Mahomes number 2, Josh Allen 3. I don't know, man. I mean,
I see
those all are top, with the exception of Deshaun. I don't think should be there. Or top quarterbacks. I don't know.
Just gravely that is outlandish.
Speak your mind, brother. And speak your mind.
Dak Prescott should be off that list.
I'm not a Dak fan. I mean,
Right.
because you made $75 million last year, don't mean.
Yeah,
I mean, you haven't done anything, bro.
He needs to be off that list completely.
And let's face it, his wide receiving core was a beast, bro.
Yes. Yep.
He had some monsters.
And I think, and to replace him, I'm not saying 10. Probably going with this, I would say, if you want to leave Deshaun at 10, okay. But you got to throw Lamar Jackson in there. You have to.
They have felt, I've been watching stuff, man, and they like 15. They got him like 15 or something. Like they have just felt completely off of Lamar Jackson, and I don't understand it.
Because he got
hurt,
of course,
his playoff win in the playoffs, but I mean, the guy goes 13-3 and 12, and I mean he doesn't. I mean he wins.
Right, and the offense is him and Mark Andrews.
Yep.
So he may not be your prototypical quarterback, right?
That's it right there.
So it's like, I don't know if he's gonna lead my team, but like honestly, if I didn't have Joe Burrow, I would give me Lamar Jackson because he's gonna win me games by his damn self.
Yep.
And it's not like he's doing this the RG3 just with his legs. He's using his arm, he uses his brains, getting the bounce. He's keeping defensive coordinators up at night.
Exactly.
For a week straight.
He's the Michael Vick syndrome. Like, what in the hell are we going to do with
what we're going to do with this? The dude is good, and he's got to be top 10. I don't care if he's not your prototypical stereotypical quarterback.
I seen a list. It wasn't yesterday, but I seen a list like a week, and I was like, damn, I think they had like 15, bro. They had
it's crazy.
Like ungodly people in front of them. I'm like, wow. Okay.
It's crazy.
Aaron Rodgers, he might need to stay off the weeding. Did you see that picture of Aaron Rodgers, bro?
No.
They got a picture of him with some chick, bro. And you zoom in on that guy's eyes. And
really?
Blasted, bro. Out of his damn mind. He is high. I think Chung might. No, not those.
No, he was.
He was Puff Pad. He was Snoop Doggy Dogg style. I mean, and he just had this smile on his face, bro. I was like, oh shit. Yeah, he looked like, I'm like you. I'm not the biggest Dak fan.
Yeah,
I'm sitting here trying to think of.
So he's important to the Cowboys. Like, obviously, every quarterback is important to the team. But you saw when they took him out, they were just decimated, right? But I think if you put any of these quarterbacks in,
especially with what he had last year for receiving, bro.
Yeah,
he had some receivers.
Ridiculous. But if you put Dak on those other teams, I don't think they do as well. I don't think he's good. Don't get me wrong, he's good, but I don't think he's great. He's not a great quarterback.
I'm anxious to see, and not because I think he's going to do bad. I'm anxious for him to prove people wrong. Is the Patrick Holmes syndrome? He could just throw the ball up when he was under that duress, and Tyreek would run under it. But he was way more of a touch passer and athletic guy than they're giving him credit for. And I'm anxious to see what the hell Aaron Rodgers is going to do this year because he lost his number one stroke.
He did.
So I'm anxious to see what he's going to do. And Tom Brady is going to be Tom Brady. I mean, at one time I used to say he's going to fall, but I'm like, until he does, bro, it's like,
no.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then, of course, your quarterback is a monster.
Beast.
I'm big on your quarterback.
I love Joe Burrow.
Yeah. Matthew Stafford, he was always a above average quarterback in Detroit. So I'm not mad at them putting him on the list now that he has decent receivers and he won a Super Bowl last year.
Yep.
So Russell Wilson has proven he's been balling
Mm-hmm.
10 years going and got to the Super Bowl twice.
So,
Twice or once?
Twice.
Twice, yeah.
Twice.
Josh Allen is balling. Can't argue Josh Allen. He's balling.
Yeah, he's
Justin Herbert's a monster. Justin is
Mm-hmm.
he does his thing. I mean, it's a decent list, like you said.
like-
Deshaun Watson because he's been gone, and I'm like you, Dak Prescott. I would be okay with Dak not being.
My 9 and 10 would be, I would put, just for argument's sake, I would just have Lamar. Lamar would be in there. You want to say 9 or a little bit higher? Fine. We can argue that, but I would put Lamar, and I would actually put the Derek Carr in.
Derek is not a bad
over Deshaun Watson. Because Deshaun, like you said, he hasn't done anything.
Yeah,
he hasn't played in 2 years.
I mean,
and he may not play this year. Who the hell knows?
Yeah, exactly.
Anxious
to see what Jameis Winston does. Anxious to see what Jameis, because he was balling before.
He was. Jameis was balling.
I mean, 5-1 or something like that before he got hurt.
Something like that.
Beat Tom Brady, So I'm anxious to see what Jameis does. I think he got a bad. Well, I mean, 50 interceptions and 50 touchdowns, or 30 interceptions, whatever it was. I mean, but what's some better decision making? I mean, you go from you cut that down to 20 touchdowns or 25 touchdowns and 10 interceptions. Hell, they talking top 10 quarterback.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah, Jameis's problem is he's just not consistent. He's got to
here's the thing. Here's the thing. Before he got hurt, he was looking good. He was making this. That's why I said this is going to be a big year for him, because you go from 30 interceptions and 30 touchdowns to sitting behind my man, and then finally getting your chance and going 5-1 and then get hurt. So it's kind of like, okay, he showed shades of maybe he's come around to being, maybe he's not going to be a great quarterback no more, but he can be a great consistent and not beat you and be average or better than average quarterback. So now he has to show that to us, because you got hurt, you did decent, and before you got hurt, you had 30 interceptions and 30 touchdowns. So now let's see where you come in the middle. Let's see what you do. So I'm anxious to see what Jameis does.
See, in Tampa, he had good flashes of
exactly
of potential, but then it was like 1 year he's doing great. The next year he's 20 interceptions and 12 touchdowns.
Yeah.
And
his defense, he was there 5 years.
He had multiple
four offensive coordinators and like three coaches. Inconsistency.
So,
and it's not like he had great receivers. He could have been like, all right, I got no. Who was his great receivers?
Mike Evans. Mike Evans is a top 5 wide receiver, and he had Godwin.
I'm gonna end this conversation because we need to go into the next one with.
You think Mike Evans is a top 5 wide receiver?
The verdict is out on him.
Neighbor, are you crazy?
The verdict is out on the young man.
Jameis was there.
Hold on.
Mike Evans wasn't a top 5 at that time?
Hell no. No.
The verdict is out on the young man, and we will see what he does this upcoming season.
See it. What my point was, what I was going to say was his offensive weapons on New Orleans is better than any time in Tampa Bay.
No way.
Oh, you.
No
Are you
way.
crazy?
He definitely has a better running back.
Running back,
and a catching running back. That's another thing that goes a long way.
Running back,
now receiver Alvin Kamara. What's his name?
Kamara's the running back.
Well, what's the receiver that was out all last year that's coming back that was big time for New Orleans?
What's his name? Keyshawn's nephew. Damn it.
Thomas.
Michael Johnson.
Thomas.
Yes. He's serious if healthy and he comes back. We'll see, man. I mean, like I said, the verdict is out on him, and I want to see. I want to see him with a healthy season, with his own, coach this with him, and we'll see.
Yeah, listen, Like I said, I'll
Who's
stick
better?
to what
Whose offense is better, Tampa Bay or Cincinnati?
better.
Yes,
Who's your guy? Oh, well, you guys got what's his name as your running back, right? For who's all right? Let's go off who you guys got running backs. You got what's your running back's name?
Joe Mixon.
Uh,
Better any running back you got.
yeah.
What?
Joe
Here we
Mixon,
go.
Joe
Okay,
Mixon's nice.
sure.
He's
Joe
nice.
Mixon.
Mixon's nice, but he's injury prone.
No, he's not.
I thought you had two running backs at one time. Who was the other one?
He's
Did you have
No, he
another
had-
decent Kennard or
Injury prone.
Bernard or something like that?
Giovanni Bernard. He's on.
Yeah,
We got rid of his ass.
Oh, did you? I
He was
mean,
on Tampa Bay last year. Yeah.
oh, okay.
No, we get rid
He's
of
in
him.
Tampa.
He's been in the league 7 years. Yeah.
Yeah, he was decent for a year or two though.
No, he was real good. He was
Yeah.
real good. He was
Yeah.
real good.
North Carolina boy.
Mm-hmm. Chung on this fanboy
fucking-
stuff.
this
There ain't no way.
fucking- Bro,
Hey,
I'm
language.
telling you. Yeah, no, I was saying my
There's no
internet
way.
is horrible.
I know. Yeah. There's
It's
no
driving me
way
crazy right now.
your skill position players are better than mine. There's no way. None.
Who are your wide receivers? You got your number one, right? And who's your number two?
Tyler Boyd. Actually, Tyler Boyd's number 3. T. Higgins is number 2.
So T Higgins is better. So who's your number one? Let's go.
Jamar
Go
Chase.
ahead.
Jamar Chase.
Okay, so Chase. So you think Higgins is better than Godwin or Evans?
Yep.
Come
No,
on.
you can't say or. You got to pick one.
Okay.
Mike
so we're
Evans
gonna
is your
go
number
for
one, right?
Mike Evans is our number one. Okay, so you think Higgins is better than Godwin? With Godwin not being hurt last year.
Mm,
Come on.
mm.
Come on.
I give a slight edge to Godwin. Pre-injury.
Okay.
Now I'll
Okay.
take T. Higgins.
Then who's your tight end? Oh no, yeah, I got a good tight end.
You
right?
forgot about Tyler
No,
Boyd.
Okay,
And I would take Tyler Boyd over Chris Godwin.
come
I
on,
would.
come on.
Tyler Boyd was
Like
our
you-
number 1 2 years ago. Tyler Boyd was our number 1. The second, AJ Green's second to last year. Tyler Boyd was our number 1. Not Adriel Jeremiah Green. And that was my man. I'm just being truth with it. Tyler Boyd is the number 1 receiver. But Jamar Chase came and proved himself. His internet's all
right.
jacked up again.
Yeah, this is killing me right now.
Yeah, just work through it, bro. It's just one of those shows. Do your thing.
Hold on.
That's the Lord
I'm
saying,
I'm a bull
the
out
11th
again, real quick.
you know, the 11th.
All right, well, we're going to the next subject. Go ahead, my brother.
I was gonna make a reference, wrestling reference, but yeah, I messed that up. All right, so I know you're not huge into baseball.
I follow it, enough to get an understanding of what you're doing. When y'all start talking to secondhand players, I kind of get lost.
Right. All right. Well, your
I
boy
definitely know Ohtani. Yeah, he's a beast.
Shohei Ohtani was voted in as an All-Star as a DH and
And a
starting
pitcher.
pitcher.
That's awesome.
Second
Man.
in a row.
He's a monster.
Crazy.
He's a monster.
I guess Chung wants more
But
Yankees.
they, but over in Japan, they hit. They pitchers hit over there. So
Mm-hmm.
and every year is always a decent. Since they've been coming to America on a regular basis, is always a decent pitcher hitting. I mean, not Ohtani, great, but a pitcher that could hit the ball all right. And then all the damn shit they make their fastballs do. They got more diving and jumping, and it's like I don't know what they know what to do with pitching, bro. They can make a ball do some crazy stuff.
Yeah. That's what say that like Yes, sir, Pops. I'm right there. F the Mets. Let's go Braves. F Boston. Let's go Braves.
All right, let's see if this is any better.
You missed this comment.
Yeah,
I don't know who that is.
that's
Lou.
Angle. That's Angle.
Oh, that's Angel? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. So the next joint, I saved this for you. Good timing.
6 All-Stars.
Unless you want to comment on Shohei Ohtani.
So Tony's nasty with it, bro.
You know he want. No, I know you want one of the Yankees next year or 2
Listen,
years when he's a free agent.
would I love him to be on the Yankees? Of course.
Shit, you'd love him to
Who
be on the
wouldn't?
Braves too.
Who
Shit.
Damn right. Damn right.
Exactly. Who wouldn't
Damn
want
right.
that on their team?
Damn right. Whoever you're, get out of here. So the
Yankees
Yankees
are sending
are sending
six, right?
You said the same shit. Yeah, Yankees sending 6 All-Stars to the All-Star game.
So what was the
What's
final? Getting off subject a little bit. What was the final count in that series? Yankees Boston
2-2.
2-2.
Yeah, they split. The Yankees played some horrible baseball.
Yeah, I actually watched that.
Offensively,
10th
they
inning.
did good.
That 10th
Offensively,
inning.
they did
That
good. Their
10th inning
defense shit the
debacle.
bed.
I seen that 10th inning debacle.
Yeah, they did some bad. You know, but Fenway plays so crazy that it's no league is ever safe. You know, it's like
Yeah.
they could have been up 15 runs, and I would have been like, "Oh, well, let's not get our hopes up." You know, Garrett Cole gave up some long balls, and like, you know, I saw the Yankees Sun and 6. It's nice, but you know, I did see a couple of these guys like Dylan Cease got passed over, and his numbers are better than Nasty Nestor and Cole. So that's tough, you know.
They're Yankees, though, bro. That's one thing you can honestly say.
But
They're
yeah,
Yankees.
listen, if you look at it normally, the Yankees normally don't get that. They don't normally pass over the guys as the reserves when it comes to Yankee players. They'll normally skip over those reserve guys. No, the fan voting, they'll get in there because, you know, they have fans. But a lot of the time as the reserves, they don't end up like this is like the most they've had in a very long time. And they've had some squads, you know, where, you know, people would say all-stars at most positions, you know. So it's one of them things, you know, that it's nice though to see it, like especially like a dude like Trevino, who everybody was expecting him to just be a backup. He's been tearing it up, and you know he barely is getting beaten out by I can't think of the guy right now that's starting at catcher, but you know for a dude like him who grew up as a Yankee fan and it wasn't one of those, hey, when I was 6 years old I had a Yankee hat. I was a Yankee fan, you know. The dude, you know, you look at his old tweets, he's always been a Yankee fan and stuff like that. And, you know, it's nice to see somebody like him come to New York and actually play good and play hard. And shoot, during those games versus Boston, man, 2 of those blue pits, he's busting it down the line as a catcher, making it to second on blue pits, you know. So shout out to him, you know. And, you know, seeing some of these guys like Nestor, Cortez, and Clay Holmes making it for the first time, I think that's big. You know, obviously a dude like Stanton and Judge, those guys have been there, they've done that, and you know, it's always fun to see those guys, especially if they're in the home run derby. Stanton says he doesn't know. Judge says he's not gonna do it. So, you know, but yeah, I think a lot of them are you know. I think they could have skipped over Cole. I wouldn't have been mad. I'm happier that Nestor made it in than Cole. But you know,
he definitely deserved. Yeah.
I would have been fine. But if you look at the way it's set up, Cole's pitching the Sunday before, so he's not going to pitch. So hopefully they give that spot to Dylan Cease because he deserves to be in there. You know, it's one of those things though. You know, like playing for a crappy team, they're kind of like. Yeah, I feel like sometimes they look at it like, dude, yeah, you're pitching great, but your team is horrible.
Your team sucks. No one wants to see you, so who cares?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Shit, I was actually seeing. Have you guys seen Matt Carpenter? How he's been killing it right now? But dude, so Matt Carpenter has 10 home runs in 20 games played.
He has 10 home runs already. Jesus.
10 home runs in 20 games played. The whole White Sox team, bro. They've had dudes that have played all season, and they and the most they have is one guy is people with 10 home runs. How crazy is that?
Jesus,
This dude's been 20 games and he's got 10 jacks.
that's crazy.
Hey, you know what though, man? He played hard to get his swing back.
Yeah,
Because he was an all-star for what, 3-4 times?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yagi, what's up, brother?
And I can tell you, we're playing
but yeah, shout out to him,
college
Changing it up.
baseball, and I've seen a 95 mile an hour fastball, and bro, that shit is I mean, slumps is real, bro. Because you first is what generally a slump is all
all in your head. Yep.
Because you start changing shit, and I can remember changing the bat. And it was like, yo, that damn Black Magic is my baby, and I done went to another bat. You just kill yourself. So to go on a tear like that, you can't. Now on that same point, I went 7 games in a row with a home run, so I couldn't miss a pitch. I mean, boom, everything. It seemed like I barely hit it off the end of the bat.
Right.
Yes, exactly, like a fruit curveball,
Right.
whatever. So it's just crazy, man. Baseball is an amazing sport, man. It is an amazing sport.
So we also got.
I've seen 2 brothers start, man. That's awesome, bro.
Yeah, real brothers, not brothers.
Yeah, no doubt.
But Wilson Contreras of the Cubs and William.
How many
Braves.
Braves are going in there, Mega? I haven't really paid
4.
too much attention to all
4.
of the.
Did the young boy make it again?
Acuna, yeah, he's starting.
Okay.
He led. I think he definitely led the National League. I think he led the American League too, and obviously the National League, but he led the National League in votes.
Yeah, Acuna's a bad boy. I like him.
The Acuna, Contreras, Max Fried, and Dansby Swanson made it.
Tried to trade my whole damn team to get him on the show, and you cannot get Acuna. You got to give up everything.
Yeah, everything. It's not bad.
They will not let you trade for that guy. The Braves like, hell no.
Nope, not happening. But yeah, so William Contreras and Wilson Contreras both going to start for the National League, which is real cool.
Oh yeah, that's some stories at the family picnic or family get together. That's some good shit to talk about.
Yeah, definitely is. So another cool
That is
story.
Definitely awesome. By the way, I just realized why my internet wasn't working.
Wow.
I was on the wrong network.
Wow.
I was on the wrong network. So hopefully now I should be good.
You do about 5 shows a damn week, and you get on that
know.
show, and you want to do it a damn wrong network.
Wrong network. It's like, oh damn,
bro. What you gonna do, bro? I just looked
back.
and I'm like, why is this thing glitching so much? Because I got the extender. Remember, y'all told me to get the extender.
Get the extender. Yeah,
got the extender gimmick. It's right here. I just wasn't connected to it.
Wow. Pujols Carvajal All-Star.
Yes.
And Pujols Michael Cabrera. Damn. Good night. I messed that up.
Miguel
Cabrera. Yeah. I'll get it right. You got to understand. My son was talking about this last night to his girl, and she was like, "I messed the word up," and I do that. And she was like, "I see where you get it from." And I told her, I said, "You fail to understand. That goes beyond me. My granddaddy would destroy a damn word." So
really?
I was like, so don't take it personal. I would destroy a name, a word, whatever.
Hereditary.
So, yeah. But if I say it 4 or 5 times, generally it'll come.
It'll come around.
It'll come around. Yeah.
But yeah, it's a pretty cool thing. Obviously neither one of them are deserving for it, but at the same time, it's cool to see them in there because
they're both retiring.
Of what they've been doing over their careers, and
actually,
both
Pujols
Hall of
going to be in
Famers.
the home run derby.
It'd be awesome.
I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, I did see it. It'd be awesome for him to win it, but it would just be awesome to get to a. Oh no! Because at that age, your win is not going to let it happen. I mean, because what home run derby becomes is attrition battle after a couple of rounds.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, you get tired and like shit. So
Going
at his age, he's not going to have the attrition.
By the way, who y'all think is gonna end up winning that home run derby? I know Acuna said he's in there, right?
Cunha,
Acuna's in there now.
Is Alonso in there?
Alonso's
Alonso's
back
in
in there
there.
again. He's trying to go
Soto.
for a three-peat.
Yeah, yeah. I was
Juan
going to say,
Soto's
yeah.
in there. Schwarber's in there now.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
I hope
Hold
Pete
on.
Alonso wins and jacks up his swing.
It'll do it.
That is
Selfishly speaking.
It will do it.
so. Right now, Stanton says he doesn't know if he's going to do it. Judge says he is Judge says he won't do
Stanton,
it because
yeah.
he's not trying to.
I'm trying to mess up his
He
money.
doesn't want to mess up his swing right now. He's
Trying to
been
mess
a
up his
hot
money.
man, so
And I don't blame him. I ain't trying to mess up my money. I'm getting that
exactly.
$40 million a year.
Exactly. I'm not mad at him one bit. But yeah, so the home run derby's next Monday, right? And what do we got? I'm trying to pull up the participants real quick before. All right, so right now you got Alonso, Soto, Acuna, Pujols, Schwarber. Is that all that's already announced? They said they're not sure if Miggy's gonna agree to do it, and Stanton says he's not sure. He said that he may do it. So
I'm pulling
that's
for the
all that's
old
already
school.
in.
I'm pulling for the old school. Dark horse, Pujols. Pujols wins it.
Word, I'm with you. I'm with you.
I know what's his name said that he won't do it also. Vlad Guerrero said he won't do it this year.
Yeah, he ain't gonna do it. Yeah.
He said he didn't want to take a chance with his wrist. So yeah, I wouldn't have mind seeing your Donnie Alvarez in there because that dude's a mash, but he's hurt now too. So it's one of them things, man. I don't as much as I would like to see Stanton go in there and kill it because he doesn't really put a lot. When you see him swing, it doesn't look like he's doing much, but that ball flies off his bat, and I think he can.
Strong.
I think it'll be nice to see him do it, especially because that's where he's from, L.A. area. So, but I don't know, man. I don't want him going out there and he's not really hitting for average this year either. So, but yeah, what about these all-star jerseys? What do y'all think about those? I ain't like it. I'm gonna give it. I wish I had more hands so I could give it more 4 thumbs down.
I don't want to be the get off my lawn guy. I really don't. But I love, and I hate when the NBA's like back in every few years they'll do this. Everybody wear the same jersey. Ugh, I hate that. I like wearing the team jerseys.
I love
one side is white.
Gimmick.
Yeah, team jersey. Yeah, team jersey is pretty cool.
So with baseball, I think it's even more special and it stands out more because people are spread out and you get to see the jerseys. It's not a big kaleidoscope of colors. So now when you have, this year, one team's, National League is white and the American League is black. Like, I get you want to sell some jerseys and, auction them off, make some money, but I like the traditional, jerseys where, my Atlanta Braves on the same team as a guy with the Mets and the Phillies and the Cardinals. It's cool looking to me, and I'm definitely, in this respect, I'm definitely old school and want to see everybody wear their, jerseys. Wear their uniforms, I should say.
I personally like when they wear their uniforms also. Like I like for the home run derby when they wear that style.
The BP top.
Yeah, the all-star jersey. But besides that, don't do it.
Don't do it. Yeah,
Pop says thumbs down. I agree.
I agree. Don't like them. Don't like them. Did you see? Speaking of jerseys, this is some real petty shit the Braves did. So the Braves played the Mets yesterday, right? So the Braves wore their World Series jerseys.
The throwback? Oh, this year.
No,
from last year.
Outlined in gold. So they wear them. So they started. I don't know if it was 2 years ago. I think it was 2 years ago. They started the World Series winner. Their opening day. It's the regular jersey, but it's outlined in gold with the World Series patches on it, whatever. So the Braves wore them last night, and
See,
the
but
series opening against the Mets,
I don't know.
which I thought that was like that was a little cheap shot. Like
I think so, but at the same time, like I don't know if I would do it because you got a bunch of players that weren't there last year.
yeah, man, but most of them were.
Yeah, but at the time, like, would I still? I don't want to wear that jersey if I wasn't on that team.
No, but that's the uniform. I mean, even opening
I
day, that's the
understand.
uniform. I'm
I
just saying it
understand.
from like, you know, you
A
wore it
little
opening
shot, a
day,
little jab
and
to the rib.
a little jab, like y'all are first place, but guess what? We wearing our World Series
Hey,
jersey. It's a little.
the, y'all are
In addition,
chasing
in
them down
addition,
right now.
in addition to trading for Cano for $1 and starting him last night,
And he
And he
banked
comes
2
through with
hits.
hits.
and he comes through with 2 hits. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like back in the day, acknowledging your competition. So, I don't know how I feel about it. I thought it was a lot kind of cheap shot, but whatever.
Yeah.
It's a nice little dig.
Keep it interesting. It's entertainment also.
It's entertainment. That's right. That's right. It's straight entertainment. True that. True that. You still with us, Chauncey? There you go.
Yeah, I mean,
All right,
Ain't as bad as it was, but you're still going through some things.
Yeah, you're still going through it. So we're gonna switch. So apparently, DeAndre Ayton is going to.
So what are they giving up?
So it's either going to be restricted free agent signing or sign and trade. So it'll probably be one of the two. I'm assuming it'll be a sign and trade, and
they got a big guy over there in Indiana too that's decent, right? What's the center name? He's decent.
Shit.
Young boy. He's pretty decent.
Miles Turner.
There you go, Turner. Yeah,
Miles
he's
Turner.
pretty decent. Yeah.
Miles Turner. So maybe they get him and a peg back or him and like Karis LeVert or something. But it's crazy how he was the number one pick years ago, and then now he's just like out of favor. He just doesn't fit, and they don't want to pay him the money.
Well, that's the thing.
He's going to get.
The Suns are not going to pay him the money, so it's like, and getting off the subject a little bit, but that damn James Wiseman is looking pretty damn scary in summer league right now. You seen him play?
That's why I thought they were going to win the championship because of him.
This guy, man, I'm like, damn, he's coming back next year.
Yep.
God, he looks scary, bro.
Yep.
Shooting threes, dribbling, dunking on motherfuckers, blocking.
Mm-hmm.
Like, wow.
Yep. That's why I was like, man, Warriors. As soon as Clay gets back,
sir.
wrap.
Yes,
and they did it without him.
Exactly. Woof.
Yeah. So speaking of that, do you think if you were Golden State, you too, Chauncey, I know you knew, would you want to trade for Kevin Garnett? I mean Kevin Garnett. Jesus Christ, Kevin Durant. If you were Golden State,
logically, how can you not, if you could get Kevin Durant, not take Kevin Durant?
Now, depending on what I got to give up for you.
Yeah, that's what I was
going to
say
now. Now, realistically, now you start going in. Okay, what? Because you can't give up the one kid because he's still on his.
So I was going to. So what would you would have
Wiggins?
to say?
I think can't be a part of it.
Well, they got to trade money, right?
Yeah,
so it's got to be Wiseman and say. I would say like Wiseman.
What's up, nephew?
What's up, brother? I would say what do you have to give up? Wiggins, Wiseman.
But I don't think Wiggins can be a part of it. I think I seen was something that Wiggins can't be a part of that trade. I seen when they was talking about it, and they said something about the contract that he's coming off of. He can't be a part of it. So, I don't know, man. I mean, because you'd have to give up Poole. You probably have to give up Peyton. You'd have to give up Gary Payton.
He's gone. Anyway.
He already gone. That's right, he did. So definitely Poole would be gone.
It was a Poole, Wiseman, and somebody with some money. But only ones making money is Clay.
Exactly.
They're gonna give up Steph. They're not gonna give up Clay. They're gonna give up Draymond, and then Wiggins. That's the only ones making money.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. But I mean, logically, yes, but realistically, you have to see. And they saying the Nets are like That's why you're not hearing a lot, because the Nets are like, we want the kitchen sink if we get this dude
Right.
up.
Because of Rudy Gobert, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Which I understand. Like, if
you can't blame them, right?
you get 4 picks for this clown,
no.
I want 10 picks.
Players and draft picks.
Right. I want all stars and draft picks. Yeah.
Exactly.
Crazy. So, and I don't know who Minnesota was bidding against.
I don't
if
either,
anybody, but
that shit that was crazy.
Crazy.
I mean, he's just not that.
He's not a difference maker like that.
He could be a piece, but he is not that.
No.
That's some shit you give up for the Joker and players of
right.
that Durant's and that caliber.
So I don't know. They may. I mean, you can only give what you can. You can only give what somebody's willing to give up, right?
And then in the end, if they come back and now let's not say win it, but if they make a push and get to the damn conference finals, they say it was worth it, probably.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, this is their time, basically. Like they got
Edwards, got Russell, they got Towns.
I mean, this is
so. I guess they're like
for right.
Exactly. Like exactly. We want to win right now. Damn all that. The future. We got some talent in the building. Let's go get it.
And I'm sure they offered players plus 2 picks, and then Jazz was like, we got this other team offering 3.
Exactly.
And it was probably the other team really just
they poker
offering
face
2.
their ass. They poker face the shit out of them.
Yep. And so, we'll give you 4. I'm like, okay. 4 picks for Rudy Gobert. That's crazy. That's crazy. But I mean, Brooklyn's gonna have to not get rid of him, but they got to get rid of Kyrie, because I don't see that whole team coming back. It would be interesting to see them come back. Kyrie, KD, and
Ben Simmons.
And Ben Simmons, right? But with Kyrie pulling his shenanigans, and I don't know if you saw, they were showing it all day yesterday on ESPN, where at the Lakers Summer League game, where Durant, LeBron was there. All hail King James. Chauncey, all hail King James.
Westbrook was there.
Westbrook was there, and Westbrook stayed away from all the other Lakers. Stay away from LeBron, stayed away from Rob Pelinka, stayed away from Darvin Ham. And Kyrie was there.
And at the end of the day, because I seen that, and then somebody came back was like, they're making a big story out of what's probably not a story, because you play with somebody don't mean you're friends with somebody.
Right. But they're gonna make a story of it. But last year, when Russ got there, him and LeBron sat together.
They locked in,
Right.
So who knows?
Right. Now, it could be, it could be, because if it was some wrestlers, all right, let's go work them. Let's do this. Let's do that. Exactly. It could be a work. Who the hell knows? But with Kyrie ass there, I just think,
we'll take it. Damn it, we'll take it. Come on over to LA, damn it.
They'll take him. They'll take him. And I think Brooklyn should trade him for Russ. I would want to get it from under Kyrie's
and you're going to get, and you're probably going to get the Horton kid
right,
decent ball player.
Yep. Take care of that.
Thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much.
Hopefully the kids are doing good.
And you get Russ has expiring contract, so I'd move his ass and tell Kevin Durant, calm the F down, sit here, play.
Mm-hmm.
And what could he do? Sit there and play.
What could he do? Sit there and play. Yep. So did y'all see this one? Your boy John Morant. You see this show?
I seen that.
Yeah. Dude said, what did he say? He wishes he could play. He could be there, so he
would have cooked MJ. Is what he said.
Mike.
I would have cooked Mike ass if I played with him in his prime. Now, there's an interesting twist to that.
Because if MJ was in this era, he would have been playing. It would have been a different ball game for him.
It's not even that. What I'm going to say, in any era, as athletic and as quick as he is, could he have scored on Jordan? Of course he could have.
Yeah.
But at the end of the freaking game, MJ would have busted his ass. Yeah. I don't give a damn.
I think
And I think that's what Morant kind of was, and if they played 1-on-1, he wouldn't have beat Jordan.
Yeah, I mean, if they played 10 games, would he won one game? Probably.
I don't know. Jordan's so
I think
competitive, and
he
he's
is,
6'7", and he's 6'7", 6'8", and he's stronger and bigger.
Yeah.
So Morant missed a shot. Jordan would take it personal and be like, keep backing his ass down and tell him your ass is too small, and I'm gonna put you in the basket for 7-8 straight points, whatever we're going to. And I'm not going to let your ass win a game, and I'm trying not to let you score. Jordan would take that personal as hell.
No, he would, yeah.
They said that dude, like everything he did, he was trying to win. He wasn't trying to lose that.
Right.
Yeah.
Like a damn.
But don't get it twisted. Morant is the beast, man. Just the size, the skill that Michael Jordan had, the size and the strength would have been rough. But Michael coming out and guarding him 1-on-1 from half court or 3/4 court to the basket, he definitely gonna get some points. I mean, he's just that explosive and athletic. You know, he's going to get, if he hits especially if he can hit a mid range, he can pat the rock and so fast that he's going to get an open shot. If he hits it, he's going to score some. But once Jordan got the ball, I just don't see Morant stopping Jordan from doing any damn thing.
Yeah. But what got me was Jordan, whatever. Not whatever, but probably not. But when he put his foot in his mouth, and he kind of caught himself when he goes, like, no one can beat him 1-on-1, including soccer. You can get Lionel Messi, and I'll beat him. Like,
that's what Jordan said, or Morant?
No. Morant said that. And then he goes, well, I'll be a goalie. Set it up. He wouldn't get a goal past me. I'm like, all right, now you're talking nonsense.
Well, he's been saying a couple of things. I seen on the thing where he was in a restaurant and he told the lady he was Black Jesus and I'm this dude. So he feeling himself a little bit. At the end of the day, you man, stay healthy and stay on the court and win something. Win something, bro. I mean, you're a beast. And I will one day buy a ticket to watch your ass play, hopefully before Derrick Rose happened to you. I hope it doesn't happen to you. Because you are must-see TV without a doubt.
Yep.
Without a doubt. He is definitely must-see TV.
He absolutely is. So finishing up tonight, so me and a senior neighbor. So Sandra Douglas Morgan, she's an attorney from Vegas. She was named as the Raiders
I've seen that.
Team president.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And she's become the first Black
female to do that.
To be an
so
NFL
big
team
ups,
president.
Big ups to the system. Big up to the system, man. What has happened with Flores stuff? I ain't heard nothing in a while. The Miami kid guy.
I seen something along the lines of him.
Yeah. Has anything happened with his situation, the lawsuit?
I haven't heard anything. No.
I ain't heard nothing, and I just thought about it when we talking about her.
I seen something a couple weeks back about something about along the lines of like somebody's dropping out of it or something like that. So
which probably makes sense. I mean,
when
you start going into that type
got paid off.
Yeah, when you start going into that type stuff, it's a whole lot of shit that's got to be lined up. And then, if, like you said, in the end, if they can say, all right, we'll pay your ass for this to go away and give you enough money. We're a multi-billion-dollar business. We don't need this headache. So a lot of, who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Who knows?
So Cuz got a question.
Donovan Mitchell.
Yes, I don't know if you saw this, but the Jazz are now listing the offers for Donovan Mitchell, which shouldn't come as a surprise, but
yeah, exactly. I mean, it's kind of like
out
they're
there.
saying, they're probably blowing it up and saying, hey, we tried that formula for 3, 4, 5 years, and it got us to this point, and we can't get past that point. So let's get some draft picks and monies and whatever, and
or they
3 or
said,
4 years.
Look what Rudy Gobert got.
Maybe they said we need to recoup some shit after that dumb shit we done. No. The Jazz won in that. That's right. The Jazz won in that. They won in that. So maybe they're like, well, Rudy got that. So just think if we do Donovan and another 3, 4 years down the road, we're gonna have first round picks or picks that we can get superstars. And so, hey, I don't blame them because you wasn't going nowhere with what you had. You was going
No.
to get to the playoffs, maybe win a series, but after that, it was go home.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so hey, do you, Jazz? Small market,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody just looking to come to Utah. Let's just face it.
Right.
You know, generally, if it's guys drafted there and if they end up liking it, they stay there. But just players say, "Hey, man, I want to go to Utah." That just ain't happening.
Nope.
Yeah, ain't nobody wanting to go to Utah.
I would like to see Donovan go to, because I mean, he's been hurt a couple of times, but I definitely like to see him go to a team that's on the upstart and he goes there to make them better, or if you get on a team that's already one player away, whatever. I don't know, nephew. I don't know who he should go to, man.
I'm not gonna say the Hawks, but in case y'all was wondering, I'm not. But I would honestly like to see him on the Knicks because they got pieces and assets to trade for him. I think it's a legit.
He can make his damn money out there in New York. That's for damn sure. He can make some money in New York.
RJ Barrett,
which I'm not a fan of.
Which I'm not a fan of either. RJ Barrett, and 3-4 draft picks, 5 draft picks. RJ Barrett, Cam Reddish, and 5-6 draft picks, whatever they got. Rudy Gobert. They just messed it up.
They seen Minnesota coming on that shit there.
Yeah, I just don't know where you can get that haul for whether it's KD or Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, interesting. I would have, if I was the Nets, man. I would hope that these guys would have reached out to the Nets at least to try and see about.
Yeah, I mean, that's 4 picks, bro, and you probably had to throw.
Are they protected picks or
no?
You probably would have had to throw Donovan.
I don't think any of them are protected.
You probably had to throw Donovan and Gobert in there with the 4 picks, but that you probably could have got Durant. 4 first-round picks and Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert.
Crazy.
They might have been like, you know what?
Oh, if I was Brooklyn, I'd do that. Take this.
Oh, hell yeah.
If I was Brooklyn, I'd do that. But I don't think Utah would do that. Yeah, they just want to start from scratch.
I mean, well, if you did it, what the hell is Durant going to play with? I mean, when you brung him out there.
Yeah, that's the other thing. He can't. That's the other thing with being so great and demanding a trade.
It was Minnesota that gave up all those picks. Though,
yeah, right? Minnesota gave up everything.
Yeah, so if Minnesota would have given up 4 picks plus. I can't even think of anybody that's worthwhile to give up, to
give up,
I keep mixing it up. It was Minnesota, not
Minnesota gave it up. Yeah,
Minnesota gave all that shit.
Shout out to A-Rod, right? Because that's his team.
Minnesota.
Shout out to A-Rod. Yep.
Yeah, he owns that.
Shout out to A-Rod.
Well, we'll see how that works for you.
By the way, are you gonna watch the Jeter gimmick?
What kind of gimmicks has Jeter got going on?
He's gonna be on. He's got his own ESPN special.
Is it 30 for 30 type gimmick? What is it?
I don't know if it's a 30 for 30. I think Mike is frozen, or he's just.
I ain't frozen. I ain't listening to this nonsense.
No, he wasn't frozen. Yeah, you said Jeter, bro. You already know what
that's right.
response you was gonna get out of him. He ain't watching that shit.
Why ain't you gonna watch it, bro?
Because I could give 2 flying F's about Derek Jeter.
Maybe he'll talk about you, bro.
No, we don't even know.
He's just say, he's like, hey, I met this big neighbor one time, and he thought he was special and shit stuck out his hand, and I wasn't. I completely no sold that jabroni.
Exactly what he was saying.
He's gonna be like, I no sold the hell out that jabroni. He's like, not only was this big jabroni coming up trying to shake my hand, but A-Rod introduced me, and I think A-Rod's a clown too. apparently he's gonna talk about him and A-Rod too. He's gonna talk about and they're gonna have they got A-Rod talking on there. They got like a bunch of people. Like I guess I seen a clip and A-Rod's like, hey, he's like, hey bro, are we good? He said he asked Jeter, hey, are we good? And Jeter's like, not really. Not really. And so I'm interested, man. I'm interested because he's somebody that was very private for the most part,
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
So I'm interested to see what he actually is willing to put out there.
I mean, hey, the Undertaker can come out of character and do some public shit. Derek Jeter can.
Yeah, well, why not, right? Why
For
not?
real. Yeah. When is it airing?
Uh,
So I'm making sure I'm not watching it.
I don't even know, bro. I'm trying to find it right now. Uh Press release. When the fuck is it?
Fucking Louis. I hate that guy.
What's up,
Yeah,
OG?
I don't know what day. Let me see if I can find it. Here we go. It begins
What's up, Louis?
July 18th.
Which is next Monday. Was it after the All-Star? I mean, after the Home Run Derby?
I guess
Probably.
so, maybe.
Probably.
Yeah,
Or
it
right
says,
before it. Probably right
begin-
before it.
That's all it says. Is the Captain His Way begins July 18th. So I guess
Oh,
it's a
God.
multi-part
Yeah.
thing.
It's
But
probably
by
right
the
before
way,
it.
Mega, on there was a poll of the top 25 wide receivers from football.com.
You know it's in his favor if he already
Of
No,
course.
mentioned.
If
no,
he,
listen. I'm not gonna
this year
say.
or from back
No.
then?
This is from this year.
Okay.
Of this year, it doesn't have Mike Evans in the top 5. However,
Oh,
it
damn.
has him at number 11. But I do also think that this is a little messed up, a little off anyway, because they have DeAndre Hopkins at 5. And I don't think DeAndre Hopkins looks anything like the way he used to look. But they got
No.
Jamar Chase at 6.
Mm-hmm. Well, who's
They got Jeffries.
Okay.
They got Jeffries 1,
He's
Cooper
1.
Kupp, Monte Adams 3, Tyreek Hill 4, Hopkins 5, Jamar Chase 6, Debo 7, Stephen Diggs 8, AJ Brown 9, which I don't think he's top 10 either, but okay.
Yeah.
Then they got Chris Godwin 10, 11 Mike Evans, 12 DJ Moore, 13 Keenan Allen, Terry McLaurin 14, DJ Metcalf 15. By the way, we still ain't seeing your boy T. Higgins yet, just so you know. Amari Cooper 17, Tyler Lockett 16, CD Lamb 18, 19 T. Higgins, 20 Waddle. Let's see, who else you got? He ain't
Tyler
even up
Boyd.
there. He ain't even up there in the top 32. This only goes up to 32. So, this is, and by the way, Saints players, Michael Thomas is number 25. You can't depend on somebody that has missed 2 straight
Oh, no,
years.
I was gonna say, yeah, he's staying hurt, so that's definitely why he's there.
Yeah,
he
2
stays
straight
hurt,
years.
so.
But how can y'all say that their receiving core is better than Tampa's?
I said their offense.
I never
all
said
position
nothing.
players. Period.
Yeah, I
But
never
Not your
jumped in.
receivers.
Okay,
just-
but their offense, besides Kamara, who else is there?
I mean, Thomas is there. I mean, like you
He's
said, he got to
there.
stay on the field and
He's
whatever.
there
So
if he plays. Because they're
Listen,
saying
the
that he ain't even going to start the season probably still.
yeah, the verdict is out on yeah, we'll see, bro. At the end of the day, you play the game.
Right.
I think their
play
I
the
think
And
their
I'm telling you,
defense,
and
their
I'm telling you right
defense
now,
is tough.
I'm telling you right now, you heard it July 12th at whatever 9:35.
Episode 23.
Chris Olave will be Rookie of the Year, Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Okay.
Write it down.
He said it.
Okay, episode 23.
Go out and put your damn houses, mortgage on it, and everything.
Put everything on it. Put everything on it.
Oh,
Put everything on it.
Hey,
Oof.
unfortunately, it's the same thing Rolly said.
Who?
Rolly Romero. Yo, he told him people at the press, I'm telling you, sell your houses and bet the mortgage. You're going to be rich after this weekend. Okay.
telling you.
As he walked out of the ring, still staggering and shit. When he
Mhm.
was coming down the steps after the fight, like, "Where's my dad?"
Hey, maybe he bet on his opponent and put
Yeah,
everything on
exactly,
there.
exactly.
Put everything on it. I'm
Yeah,
gonna get
exactly.
paid, baby.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't know about y'all, but next week when we gonna be on,
Yeah, it's gonna be
we're
All
gonna
Star
have an
game.
all-star game going on. So
during our
maybe we
cast,
do a little watch along during
We'll
the
do an All
game.
Star game watch along. Yeah.
I can turn it right back here to the back right here. You see this big thing sitting right here?
Yep.
That is
You're gonna
a
have to
TV.
Turn right
you're gonna
there.
have to angle your camera though, because we can't
Uh,
show anything.
yeah, I'll make it work. I'll make it work.
Get us
Do a watch
take
along.
video taken off real quick.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'll make it
But
work. I'll turn it to the side or something.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that should be exciting. It would have been cool if Tuesday was the home run derby. That would have been cool to have
Yeah.
going on while I would have liked to have seen how we could do some reactions.
Like, oh yeah.
Boogaloo says he'll be
mean-
reporting live from the game.
Boogaloo, you just don't know. I'm sitting there looking at my calendar. You may have a visitor here in the next couple of weeks, bro. I'm trying to work it out. I'm gonna talk with Johnson when we get offline and try to
Like
work
that
out his
fishing
little
game
trip.
again.
His trip, and I am looking forward to a weekend down there in the next couple of weeks or so.
Let's do it.
Yes,
Do it.
yes.
All right, y'all ready to wrap this bad boy up?
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir, man. Been a good show, man.
Braves
We had a
Mets.
lot of
Mm-hmm.
crazy things going on. I'm coming, bro. I'm literally. Let's go. I'm gonna get off the phone, get off the live chance, and we're gonna discuss it. But
By the
shortly,
way,
I'm in the building.
make sure y'all go on Facebook and follow Edwin Salinas.
Yes, sir. That is some things
That's,
to come for that young man.
He's got a weird spelling of his first name, but make sure y'all
Hey,
go out there and follow this kid, man.
He's Americanized Migo.
Make sure. I would have thought he was a neighbor when I first read that first name.
I would have too. For real.
was
Here
like,
we go. Here go my people.
Gotta
Here we
change
go.
the damn spelling.
Change up the spelling.
Exactly.
But yeah, make sure y'all go out there and check this kid out, man, because pretty soon then y'all gonna be like, oh man, I want to follow him, but it's gonna be too late. You know, I have too many followers, and y'all gonna be having to wait until he deletes some people. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all go out there and follow him. Make sure y'all pay attention, because as soon as he's getting ready to have a fight lined up, we're gonna have him on again. So pay attention to his y'all in next week, Tuesday, 8 p.m., as we're gonna have our ourselves another show live during the MLB All-Star game, not the home run.
And even though Mega can't get us people on here, like he's that guy that's supposed to be to get the people on here, guy. Kenny's Corner is geared to step it up and bring some pressure to Mega ass, coach. I was just thinking about what I just done, and I think next I'm gonna go for the head trainer of Amateur Boxing and have him. I'm gonna talk to him and try to have him on live.
Challenge.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right.
I don't know,
pull
man.
out the Rolodex.
You got the electric one from back in the day.
Nah, I got the spiral joint.
Oh, damn.
Well, all three won on guesses, as you said.
Yeah, yep. You up right now. You are. You
up.
lit the fire, though. I done seen it now.
Word. Challenge accepted.
I got a friend that was an MMA fighter, so yeah, sure.
Ooh, now we're talking.
Yeah,
we're talking.
Couple in my back pocket.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Well, listen, make sure y'all check us out and like and subscribe to us on Facebook and YouTube at Noah's Bar Sports Show. Hit the bell, get notified when we're on. Obviously, make sure you do it on YouTube, because we will be off Facebook Live and Twitch soon. So we'll let y'all know when we are getting off, but make sure y'all do. But in the meantime, follow us on Twitch also at No Holds Bar Podcast. So, But yeah, we'll see y'all next week. We do appreciate y'all, of course.
Always, always.
Yeah, that's what I want to see.
That would never happen. Well, that would happen, and I'd tell him his assholes to his face. I
Come
would.
on, man.
You're a
Yeah, I
disrespectful
would.
motherfucker, bro.
Come on, man.
You's a disrespectful
After the show.
motherfucker.
I gotta use them after the show.
But listen, thank y'all all again for tuning in. We will see y'all next week. We do appreciate y'all. We love you.
Yes, sir.
See y'all.
Peace.
Peace.